Philosophy is a battle against the bewitchment of our intelligence by means of language. We are asleep. Our life is a dream, but we wake up sometimes, just enough to know that we are dreaming. If a question can be put at all, then it can also be answered. I act with complete certainty, but this certainty is my own. If a lion could speak, we could not understand him. We feel that even if all possible scientific questions be answered, the problems of life have still not been touched at all. There are no subjects in the world. A subject is a limitation of the world. To imagine a language is to imagine a form of life. What can be shown cannot be said. The philosopher is not a citizen of any community of ideas. That is what makes him a philosopher. The world of the happy is quite different from that of the unhappy. A serious and good philosophical work could be written consisting entirely of jokes. The limits of my language means the limits of my world. I don't know why we are here, but I'm pretty sure that it is not in order to enjoy ourselves. Whereof one cannot speak, thereof one must be silent. Hell isn't other people, hell is yourself. The real question of life after death isn't whether or not it exists, but even if it does, what problem this really solves. Nothing is so difficult as not deceiving oneself. If people never did silly things, nothing intelligent would ever get done. Only describe, don't explain. If we take eternity to mean not infinite temporal duration but timelessness, then eternal life belongs to those who live in the present. Don't for heaven's sake be afraid of talking nonsense, but you must pay attention to your nonsense. A man will be imprisoned in a room with a door that's unlocked and opens inwards, as long as it does not occur to him to pull rather than push. Not how the world is, but that it is the mystery. The problems are solved not by giving new information, but by arranging what we have known since long. Never stay up on the barren heights of cleverness, but come down into the green valleys of silliness. How small a thought it takes to fill a life. What is troubling us is the tendency to believe that the mind is like a little man within. At the core of all well-founded belief lies belief that is unfounded. Ethics and aesthetics are one. When we can't think for ourselves, we can always quote. For an answer which cannot be expressed, the question too cannot be expressed. The riddle does not exist. If a question can be put at all, then it can also be answered. Philosophers are often like little children who first scribble random lines on a piece of paper with their pencils and now ask an adult, "What is that?" If in life we are surrounded by death, then in the health of our intellect we are surrounded by madness. If there were a verb meaning to believe falsely, it would not have any significant first person, present indicative. The world is everything that is the case. Sometimes, in doing philosophy, one just wants to utter an inarticulate sound. Logic takes care of itself. All we have to do is to look and see how it does it. The mystical is not how the world is, but that it is. When you are philosophizing, you have to descend into primeval chaos and feel at home there. One often makes a remark and only later sees how true it is. The eternal life is given to those who live in the present. If you tried to doubt everything, you would not get as far as doubting anything. The game of doubting itself presupposes certainty. A picture held us captive, and we could not get outside it, for it lay in our language, and language seemed to repeat it to us inexorably. You can't think decently if you're not willing to hurt yourself. I give no sources because it is indifferent to me whether what I have thought has already been thought before me by another. This sort of thing has got to be stopped. Bad philosophers are like slum landlords. It's my job to put them out of business. I sit astride life like a bad rider on a horse. I only owe it to the horse's good nature that I am not thrown off at this very moment. Everything that can be thought at all can be thought clearly. Everything that can be said clearly. The face is the soul of the body. Knowledge is in the end based on acknowledgement. If I have exhausted the justifications, I have reached bedrock and my spade is turned, then I am inclined to say, this is simply what I do. This is how philosophers should salute each other. Take your time. Our greatest stupidities may be very wise. Suppose someone were to say, imagine this butterfly exactly as it is, but ugly instead of beautiful. Language is a part of our organism and no less complicated than it. It's impossible for me to say one word about all that music has meant to me in my life. How, then, can I hope to be understood? A tautology's truth is certain, a proposition's possible, a contradiction's impossible. Belief in the causal nexus is superstition. I think I summed up my attitude to philosophy when I said, philosophy ought really to be written only as a poetic composition. I am not interested in constructing a building so much as in having a perspicuous view of the foundations of possible buildings. Our life is endless in the way that our visual field is without limit. Just improve yourself. That is the only thing you can do to better the world. Which of the quotes do you like the most? Please leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.